Hi, I'm Thaddaeus. I'm a lawyer. I'm 30 this year.
Hi, I'm Esther. I work in civil service and I'm 30 this year as well. This is a 4-room BTO at Eunos Court.
One lovely feature of this house is that it is a smart home. It is all of the wiring in the house, so all our lights, our fans, they are connected to our smart home. So I can control everything from my phone and from the bed. And of course, this really helps ease our routines. Like at night, I don't have to go out and turn off all the switches. Or when we leave the house, there's a kill switch that kills all the switches in the house. We can set routines through the day to turn on and off our storage heater. And that ensures that by the time we come home, water is warm. And we love how everything can now be remotely controlled. How smart your home is something you need to decide quite early on. Because you can have a dumb home with smart appliances, you can have a smart home with dumb appliances, and you can have a smart home with smart appliances. Depends how high-tech you want your home to be. And we decided that we like our dumb appliances. So that is that's the middle ground that we wanted. We wanted all of our switches to be smart, but our appliances to be dumb. That eases the headache. But also, smart homes come with a lot of experience. What switches you need to be controlled when, the routines, the programs, the routine. Yeah, you know, it's like the wind down routine. Which switches do you want off and on? All of this you need to kind of know how you normally live. Then you can program it well.
But to be fair, we had some trial and error because he started trying smart switches on me in the previous house, and there were certain instances where I told him, bro, no go. I want my clicky switches. Because like I think we went to IKEA or somewhere then he brought back these switches. I got very frustrated because when I pressed the switch, nothing happened. Then turns out he had pressed the smart switch at the other end of the room. I was so irritated. He was like, can you stop it? Like, no smart switches. Or if we do, then you have to make sure that everything is functional. So I think these are just some of the teething issues that we worked through in our previous home when settling on the routines and functionalities of the smart home.
But the point of that is actually, well, we had a dumb home, right? Dumb home with smart appliances including smart switches. Well, that is really no go lah. I mean, it's really quite a headache. So if you have a new home, you want to smartify it, it's best to have a smart home integrated into your home. Yeah. One requirement that Esther had was that switches must still look, feel, and serve the function of switches. So we got we chose our smart home provider based on the switches they provided. And we ended up choosing Cobalt, and we love these white, round-edged switches.
Sticky switches. The tactile feel is very important.
Yeah, and they really fit into the look of the house.
Oh yeah, we're completely not sponsored by Cobalt. I mean, like, this has nothing to do with BuildBuilt, but it's just one of the companies that we found in our search for the smart home. And I think we're just very grateful for the coordination that BuildBuilt had with Cobalt in setting up the home for us.
So Cobalt has an app, and it tells us all the devices that are switched on and off. This is easy to monitor because, like, when you're on the bed, you want to know. Like for Esther's working in the study, I'm on the bed, I'm too lazy to move anywhere. I want to know whether the kitchen fans are off, for example. I can tell which are on and off, I can turn it off directly from my phone. So visually, that really helps.
I guess the beauty of the smart home also is that he programmed certain settings. So in the morning, we just need to press one button, and then there's his boot up protocol. And then when we go to sleep, if we're feeling hardworking to walk enough to the panel, there's a wind down protocol that he has set, which kind of switches off all the outside lights, save for the bedroom light, so then we can take our time to wind down also. And he mentioned the kill switch, so that was something that I really appreciate that he put in, because it's kind of like a boot up protocol. When we leave the house, we just press that one switch, and all the switches that we forgot to off in the house get switched off, and we don't have to run back in to the house in our shoes to off all the individual switches.
I mean, how many times inside dump homes have we left our fans or aircons on? I really like that this ensures that everything's turned off, especially when we go on trips. Just make sure that, you know, nothing is going to, electricity bill doesn't go crazy in our absence. I mean, from the app also you can change the color and intensity of the lights. That is nice when you want to change the function of the study, for example, from being a more relaxing space to a more intensive space. You can whiten the lights, bring your focus to your work, and that's one function that we quite like. Yeah.